3 ways to spot if a particular food is healthy or not. Before I talk about this, I want to make sure you guys understand that when you go to the supermarket and they've got a healthy section, you always got to ask yourself, if that's a healthy section, what about the rest of the supermarket? We've been deceived for so long, so when you go into the shop, we're being subliminally influenced to buy and pick certain products. The first one is bold marketing terms. When I say bold marketing terms, right now the buzzword is high protein. So everything that you see is got high protein in it. High protein, low fat, high fiber. Those are just words being thrown about to make you part with your money. Because whenever you see something like that, just turn the back of the product and read the ingredients list. It's not right. Low calorie is another marketing term. As soon as they introduced the calorie system and all of that, all the food manufacturers, they all jumped on it and they put all this marketing terms bold on the front of the product. And when you buy it, you're not aware that there are ingredients at the back of that particular product that are not good for you. Hey, if you're serious about losing fat and building muscle, join my community, Abu Crew. You get access to live coaching from me, in-depth video modules, and more. Thousands have joined and transformed their lives. Click the link in the description and join today. I'll see you inside. Now back to the video. My second point, which are ingredients. Every single time you buy a product and you've got ingredients that you cannot even read, let alone understand. If you've got ingredients that you have to Google to understand what actually is, that means it's not good for you. There are so many things that have been accepted in society into our food. I say food in inverted commas because they've been accepted into our society and we're all eating them. The reason why they get away with making us products like that is because these products don't hurt you straight away. They take time. If you eat something every single day, there will be consequences. So right now in the UK, colorectal cancer is so high among the young. We got a problem with obesity. We got a problem with type 2 diabetes, the loss of kidney problems. And it's because of the food that we're eating. You see, when I came to the UK in the early 80s, we found out when I was a nurse, it was that 1 in 6 of us will get cancer. Now they say 1 in 2 of us. In fact, some people are saying 3 in 5 of us will get cancer. And eventually, it's going to be all of us will get cancer. That was not like that before. There is a reason why. Because we're eating the wrong food. We're being fooled into buying products that will not hurt us straight away, but accumulates. I go to the shops and I look at people's trolleys, and sometimes you look at the trolley and you look at them and you can see exactly why they actually look the way they look. But I'm not worried too much about how they look. It's how they feel, because you can see their mood. You can see that what they're putting in here, it's not serving them properly, because all those ingredients that you're eating, you don't know how they are affecting your gut health. You don't know how they're affecting your gut bacteria. So you get up in the morning and then you have this cereal, and apart from the sugar, it's got all these, additives and all of that. I call them forever food. And then you eat them, and then eventually you think, hang on, I got a bad tummy. Apart from the fact that you start feeling hungry straight away, and then later on down the line, something hits you because you're eating foods with too many ingredients. So please stop eating those foods because they're not good for you. The third thing is hidden sugars. Now, when I say hidden sugars, sometimes you look at the product and it says, oh, sugar-free. But then there are over 70 different names for sugar. You got things like maltodextrin, which is actually even higher on the glycemic index than glucose. But they don't call it sugar. When I was a bodybuilder, they called maltodextrin complex carbs, even though they know that's not good for us at all. Maize starch, cornstarch, corn flour, all those things are other words for sugar. But because it doesn't say sugar, so they try to get away with it and say sugar-free, and then we are buying it. And it's crazy. Some of those products, when you eat it, you can actually see it spikes your blood sugar a lot quicker than even glucose. But it's because it's been marketed wrong and we're going to the shops trusting these companies to make these products for us. So we eat them. Then eventually, when we get sick, we are sold medication. Please be aware that all those 3 things that I'm talking about, if you pay attention to them and you go to the shop, ignore all of them. No foods with bold marketing terms, no foods with too many ingredients, and no foods with hidden sugar. Just buy single ingredient foods, foods that either grew in the ground or foods that came from an animal, and then go home and cook it. Combine single ingredient foods yourself and cook for yourself. When you do that, you'll be looking after your long-term health. I'm not saying that you can never eat those foods again, but if you eat them every day, they will hurt you. Personally, I wouldn't touch them. I'm old enough to realize the effects. I also nurse, and when I was nursing, colorectal cancer, all these digestive problems like Crohn's and IBS and IBD, they were all happening to people a little bit older. Now you got young people in their 20s and their 30s going through hell because of the foods that we're being subjected to. So my advice is, if you want to eat healthily, please cook your own food. Don't rely on these companies and these supermarkets to say in a section, well, hang on, this is the healthy section. If that's the healthy section, does that mean everything in the shop, in the supermarket, is not healthy? Cook your own food, or make sure your food is cooked by a human being and you'll be healthy. Thank you for watching. If you've reached the end of this video, it means you're serious about your health and fitness. If you didn't know, I've got a private community where I do live coaching, in-depth video modules, and other resources. Click the link in the description to check it out and join thousands of others who've benefited. See you there.